My name's Peter Watkins. I'm the author of Teaching and Developing Reading Skills. One of the aims of the book is to mediate research for teachers. So teachers are very busy people and there's a lot of research on reading, and one of the things I'm really interested in doing is taking that quite theoretical research sometimes and turning it into really practical things that teachers can use in their classroom. In Teaching and Developing Reading Skills, the activities are designed to be used with existing material. So teachers can supplement what they do with their course book or other materials with activities from the book, because one of the things I felt when writing the book was that quite often texts in course books aren't exploited enough and teachers could usefully do more activities with them. It's also really important that teachers adapt the activities as they see fit for their class. So sometimes it can sound very prescriptive when you write an activity. You start on point 1, point 2 and point 3, but actually teachers can adapt those activities to best suit their own learners. It's hard to choose just one activity from the book, but one of my favourites is one called Literature Circles, and it's based on actually how people maybe taught to read in their L1, where different learners have different roles in a group reading. So you have a chairperson who sort of organises the group, but you have somebody who we call a word wizard, whose job it is to look up all the new vocabulary. You have somebody called a summariser who summarises each little bit of the text. And also somebody called a connector who connects different bits of the text to each other, or indeed to other texts or other things that are relevant in their life. So that's one called Literature Circles, which I like. The advice I'd give to teachers on digital text and printed text is, first of all, to give learners as much exposure as possible to reading online and digital text, because clearly that's going to be a big need for the future going forward for all our learners. The other thing is to make learners aware probably of the differences of online reading, and that may be doing things, for example, about focusing on evaluating hyperlinks and whether those links were worth following or not worth following, or whether they just slowed the reader down. So there are ways in which teachers can help learners adapt to online reading. From a personal point of view, it's a really great privilege to be published in the Cambridge Handbooks for Language Teachers series, because it's a series that's been so influential in my own teaching career. So now I really hope that this book is something teachers can use and enjoy.